Peace. This is S.S.Oracle, Shadow and Soul Oracle. This is Savvy. I'm going to be doing another love reading. I'm in good energy right now, so I got to keep going with this good energy. We're going to just pull some tarot, and I have some, miscellaneous cards here to use as well. Let's see. Starting with the 8 of Cups. All right. Walking away. All right. A very intuitive call to walk away to, like that moon card in the 8 of Cups really says a lot. Like an intuitive move, like a reluctant move. Like I just did a read on this the other day, like yesterday, about not understanding why you need to walk away, but still making that decision. Because it seems like the cups are standing up here, right? So it seems like these relationships are solid, right? Ain't nothing falling over, but it's like one cup just walked away. See that space right there? So it's like you walked away from this, although it seemed like something stable, but there's something in the moon, something subconscious, maybe a dream, I don't know, something subconscious that's letting you know it's time to walk away. All right, what else we got? Yeah, I mean, it's nobody's fault. You know what I mean? It might not be nobody's fault. Ace of Wands, yeah. Some type of new inspiration, some spark of inspiration, some movement. Here, being divinely led. All right, fire energy. Being divinely led. Like that's your staff here. I keep dropping the cards. You got the Ace of Swords too. So a divine truth. Okay, like something beyond that's letting you know to make this move. Your movement is inspired by the divine. The truth of this situation of why you need to walk away is inspired by the divine. And we also have the 6 of Swords. Damn, that's a lot of walking away. On to something better. And having support as well. Having support on the way to something better. It's okay. All right, it's okay. It's okay. I said we starting this in good energy. This is good energy. It's okay. All right. Like maybe there was a lot of I'm getting like rough. It was rough waves. Like look at in this card here. Like you see these waves down here in comparison to those on that side. Like something was choppy over here, and you're getting away from that, and you're going on to somewhere where it's more calm. All right. Something that could nurture, something that's more nurturing. And you know this too. This is something that you know, again, with the Swords, air energy, like communication, like something on a mental level. Like, you know, it's best that you move on and move forward for this, for your own health and peace of mind. All right. But it's still being divinely led. Like, and I know there might be confusion, but this is the clarity. If this is resonating right now, this is the clarity that you've known better. You've already known better. And so you're on the way to better. Oh, that's way too many. And the Star, first major arcana card here. The Star card. Yeah, you have a lot to offer. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to provide in a relationship here. So, the many that you've had to walk away. I don't know if you're walking away from relationships at once, like many at once, or maybe this was just over time with a particular person, but you have a lot to give and a lot to offer with the Star card coming out here. Like the Star nurtures and nourishes everybody with their light, right? They nurture and nourish everybody with their light. They're able to provide with the abundance that they are, right? And they're watched over. They're protected. The Star is very much protected by the divine. That's why you see these big stars here, the celestials. All right, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7, right? Divine, spiritual number, right? Like their gifts are innate. A star's gifts are innate. So maybe you have an innate gift and an innate kind of essence and energy to you to share with people. And that's what you're on your way to. Let me get another. That's good. I'm gonna put this over here so that I could reference that. Yeah, you want to be able to be in a relationship and in an environment where people see you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? The star is seen very vulnerable here. All right. It's nude. That represents vulnerability. 7 of Cups. Yeah, a star has many options. A star for sure has many options. But, you know, when you exercise these options, you're thinking of where you can reciprocate, right? You're not just looking at everything and thinking everything's going to work. You know, some things may resonate with the past, right? Some things may resonate with your future. Some may resonate where you're at right now, but you want your choices of relationship to be reflective of where you want to be at ultimately. You know what I'm saying? All this walking away energy, you know, we get tired of that. You get tired of having to end relationships and walk away from people and stuff like that. But it's like when we become solid on what it is that we desire out of relationship, you know, we're not confused by the many options that we have. Like relationships are trial and error. Honestly, like we don't know what we want until we realize what we don't want. And so, you know, knowing yourself and knowing your capacity and what you're able to give to people and what you're willing to receive is very important to not being confused by the many options that you have out here. Okay. Let's do one more of those. I'm gonna put this right behind the star, right? Because the star, like everybody wants the star. Everybody wants the star. Everybody wants a star on their team. And you could play that role for so long. Oh my goodness. You could play that role for so long until you realize you can't be a star for everybody if you're not getting nourished back. What is this? This is the 8 of Wands. So this is quick. Speedy transition, speedy movement here. So I'm getting like this is going with this Ace of Wands here. So it's like, you know, you're learning faster and faster how to leave relationships that aren't fulfilling. Right? And then maybe relationships are coming in faster too. So it's like where one ends, another one seems to begin. But again, like you have to like know yourself, know what you have in terms of your worth and your value to offer in a relationship. Okay? You have to know yourself and what you're willing to give. That's what I keep getting, like willing to give, right? Give, you know what I mean? Like we can't get mad at people. Like, you know, most people are unconscious. You know what I mean? On a conscious level, people don't just consciously take advantage of people. Like that's not as common. As common as it feels like that happens, a lot of people don't just wake up in the morning and say, I'm about to take advantage of people. You know what I'm saying? Like people get comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with what we have to give and what we have to provide. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to the star here, the star energy, people get used to that. And if we don't have boundaries, you know, it can make us seem like the bad guy, or people may look at you as the bad guy if you feel like you need to walk away or start putting up boundaries and stuff like that. But it's like people aren't always trying to just take advantage of you. It's just we're not always aware of where we may be overgiving. Okay? So that overwhelming feeling of, oh, I need to get away from people. I need to keep walking away from people because people keep taking from me. Like a lot of that is you need to reflect a little bit on how you show up. Like just because you have a lot to give doesn't mean you need to give to everybody. Just because you could, you know, hang out with everybody, all these options, doesn't mean you should be hanging out with everybody. Okay? Like again, everybody wants to be with a star. Everybody wants to be around a star. You know what I mean? This isn't about arrogance. This is about self-awareness. Like when you know your worth and your value, you're careful with that. So it's always going to be, you know, the more you become aware of yourself, the more quickly you'll be able to leave relationships, and then the more quickly relationships will come in. But in that transition time where you're thinking about things, you know, you're deciding how you want to show up in relationship and what you're willing to accept in terms of reciprocity. Let me pull one more. Just one more. Love reading. This is self-love here. I'm talking about love reading. This is self-love too. Ooh. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Things will turn in your favor here in the relationship sphere. There's a lot of lessons in the Wheel of Fortune. We have all the fixed signs in the Wheel of Fortune. You have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. I know, I desire, I will, and I have. Doing a major assessment on that. Overcoming lower natures. All right, standing on business. I'm hearing like standing on your business, like standing, like you're not going to bend and break for nobody. Again, fixed signs. Like this is, if anybody knows a Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo, like when we say something is something, that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's the fixed energy. Like that is what it is. That's structure. That's groundedness. Okay. That's stability. All right. Knowing what you know and standing on that. All right. And so long as you stand on that, like wherever you go, you'll be solid. Okay. And whatever relationships come your way, all right, it'll be a fortunate situation more than an unfortunate situation. I'm hearing from this Wheel of Fortune card. You'll experience more fortunate situations than unfortunate situations of having to walk away. Okay. Or being confused, in relationships. You know what I'm saying? You're fortunate enough to have these experiences to come to know yourself. All right. And you're fortunate enough to have connections with people and desire connections with people and be able to nourish them too. All right. So you have to take care of yourself. Right. Taking care of yourself is the foundation for any relationship. Right. Whether it's one person or many people. And, in this reading, I'm kind of getting like maybe it's many people that you have relationships with or desire to have relationships with. And it's like, well, you got to take care of yourself. Right. You got to fix yourself. Right. That energy is ever present. That was my last reading too, was something needing to be fixed. Like you got to fix your energy. All right. Yeah. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the services I have to offer, please click the link. Peace.